So, Ancient Hylian Mirror Shield. Why did I do an Ancient Hylian Mirror Shield mashup? Because I wanted to. That's pretty much all there is to it. I like the Mirror Shield. I like the Ancient Shield. I was a little intimidated by the Hylian Shield, but I think that's mostly just because of the arced face. But really, I mean, when I thought about it, I was like, well, it's not really all that bad, and if anything, I can make it the way I want to, and mix it up with the Ancient Shield and the Mirror Shield, too, so win. Anyway, here we are with Ancient Hylian Mirror Shield, so the mirror is kind of falling off a little bit. It was window tint, mirrored window tint, and it went on pretty well. It's starting to peel a little bit just because of the heat and the general conditions and stuff like that. I have it on an old guitar stand that I chopped down a little bit, but the main power is right here. Push down. It's using, again, one of those super high output speakers from TCSS, and it sounds great. And there's two recharge ports. There's this one for the main electronics, which is a Prism on two 18650s in parallel for 3.7 volts, and then there's another one over here for the border, which is just the orange and the blue LEDs, and there's another 18650 in the handle. So there's three of these things. I could probably run them all off of the same 2-pack, but things were in motion and stuff happened and blah de blah. That's how it happens. So, whoa. Ooh, my other movie is done. I'm doing two things at once here. So, turning it on right here. Ooh, it's on red. I left it on red. I like the red. So, the aux is the bottom one, so. One thing you didn't see in the demo was that it shut off, and the power off is almost perfectly in sync with the lights. So, yeah. Pretty sure that's the exact same one. Ooh, Phoenix Sword. Let's see what this one's like. Look at that, it's also red. That's pretty cool. Ooh, it's starting to do that hollow tube sound. That means the battery's possibly running a little bit low. Elemental water, that's kind of cool. Yeah, battery's definitely running low, but it's kind of weird. Why would I do that? Ooh, Zen. That's kind of neat. Cool. Yep. Battery definitely running low. Anyway, but that is Ancient Hylian Mirror Shield. Very happy with how it turned out. Anyway, on to the how I did it talkie. See you in a few. Alright, shield. Tracing paper on the TV again after finding a good shield picture. I only did half just in case the picture was not perfectly symmetrical, but either way, I was able to double it over and just have a full pattern and I measured it with the sword just to make sure that it looked like the Ocarina of Time emblem, and it did. There were 4 layers. The base layer was MDF, and there was 2 borders that I had cut out, and there was one that was going to be the space between the MDF and the acrylic so that I could fit the electronics and the neopixels and stuff like that. And then just the top layer was going to be where the border was, and I had to carve that out so that it would have the space for LED strip. And then the face of it was acrylic. The handle was an MHS Tonfa handle, and I had some rectangular aluminum tube to be the brackets on the sides, and I just cut that in half so that they were nice right angles already, and then used some scrap wood to be standoffs for that and the strap also. So once I finished that, it just got a little coat of rub and buff, and that was it. The mirroring was actually some window tint, so I just had some of that laying around, and it didn't get full coverage, and there are some imperfections, but with good angles you can kind of cover that up. Not supposed to be perfect, but that's okay because it isn't perfect. So the coloring process, I had to tape off all the acrylic, seeing as how I had already secured that to the border. But I taped off the clear parts and hit it with some white, and then speckled it with brown just so it matched the spear with that old ancient / guardian look to it. The electronics were the tricky part, and trying to figure out how to do this. So I got the 60 per meter NeoPixel strip, and I bought 5 of them for $300, and I wasn't sure how much I was going to need. Turned out I needed every single one, and it pretty much filled the face perfectly. Wherever I could find some space is where I fit the electronics. The border for this one was just some more orange LED strip, and then the singular blue LED for the little eyeball. And then, just like the spear, I just hit it with a couple of sticks of hot glue. It took a little bit of brain to figure out how to diffuse it properly. I actually used some upholstery foam and some cotton batting. For the most part, I thought it turned out really, really well. And given what it is, Ancient Hylian Mirror Shield, I think it's a win. So that's it. Thanks for watching.